The Bold and the Beautiful Wednesday, August 13th recap. Kelly's wedding excitement. Taylor talks honeymoon. The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, recap for Wednesday, August 13th, reveals that Kelly Spencer's, Sophia Para's, wedding excitement affected Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., and so did Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, talk about their upcoming honeymoon. Wednesday's B&B episode kicked off with Ridge, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, at Forrester Creations, where they had a conversation with Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and Donna Logan Forrester, Jennifer Garice. Brooke praised Ridge for saving her life, so Donna and Katie were appreciative, too. Eric acknowledged that it was a scary thing to witness, so he was also relieved Ridge had come to Brooke's rescue. When Ridge hinted about having somewhere to be, Brooke assumed he had to go see Taylor. After Ridge took off, Brooke was down in the dumps, but Eric suggested Ridge just needed a little more time to come back to her. At the Forrester mansion, Kelly drew a wedding dress and showed it to Ridge when he arrived. Kelly was excited about her grandparents' upcoming nuptials and her chance to be the flower girl. Although Kelly suggested Italy as a honeymoon spot, Taylor was thinking of St. Thomas and explained the significance of the location to Kelly. Ridge seemed uncomfortable as Taylor discussed the wedding planning she'd been doing. Ridge wound up talking to Taylor alone, but he seemed quieter and more pensive than usual. Taylor got Ridge to open up about Brooke's boat tumble and understood that the whole thing must have affected him deeply. Ridge seemed like he was preparing to tell Taylor something, but Kelly interrupted for more marriage ceremony talk. Kelly's wedding-related excitement clearly left Ridge feeling pressured to stick with the obligation he'd made. Back at Forrester Creations on Wednesday's B&B episode, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, opened up to Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, in the design office. That led to an explanation for why Electra had wanted a slow-moving relationship with Will. Electra still thought about everything Remy Price, Christian Weissman, put her through with the deep fakes and how hard it had been. Will was willing to wait for Electra and understood why she had some hang-ups when it came to the bedroom. Over with Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, he showed up at the office to apologize to Brooke for the boating accident. Nick also admitted he had something special planned that day and was sorry they didn't get to finish their boat ride. As Nick confessed that he was planning on proposing in Italy, he showed Brooke the ring and left her reeling. After Nick professed his love for Brooke, she said she loved him, too. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Nick won't get the happily ever after he's hoping for with Brooke, so we'll bring you updates on any other romantic news that might be in his future. CDL's where you want to be for great Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates, so make us your one-stop source. Brooke, Ridge, and Eric step back onto familiar LA turf, the opulence of Naples still casting a glow over them as they return to Forrester Creations. Brooke's near-death experience on Nick's boat looms large, reminding everyone that life, or love, can hang by a thread. Ridge's daring rescue cements his place as Brooke's protector, a role neither of them seems ready to let go of. Her effusive praise as they reunite backstage with Donna and Katie isn't just gratitude, it's a spark reignited. Donna, Katie, and Eric all echo the sentiment. Ridge's action was heroic, a wake-up call that makes them wonder if fate itself is nudging him back to Brooke. But Caroline's excitement over her daughter Kelly's impending nuptials creates another offbeat emotional layer. Kelly's wedding excitement sends waves through the Forrester office, her joy forcing Ridge to confront how easily hope can bloom anew, even amid chaotic romance. In the hallway, tension builds as Ridge casually hints, "I've got somewhere to be." Brooke's heart sinks, she knows what that means. Taylor. Suddenly, the undercurrent of conflict heightens. Ridge is engaged to Taylor, poised for a calm chapter after years of tumult. Yet, that kiss in Italy and Ridge's impulsive dive to save Brooke are more than memories. They're magnets pulling destiny back into motion. His promise to Taylor feels increasingly fragile. Enter Nick Marone, stage left. Quietly claiming his moment, he surprises Brooke with an engagement ring of his own. The gesture rings with timing so perfect it hurts. Brooke, still processing her near loss and Ridge's hesitations, is now faced with another powerful emotional tug. Can she break free from the past, or will Ridge's magnetism always hold her fast? Meanwhile, Taylor arrives, steadfast and determined to uphold the commitment she and Ridge have made. She senses the shift in Ridge, the way his gaze lingers a beat too long. Yet, ignoring her misgivings, she pushes forward. Wedding plans intact, ring firmly in place. Brooke, sensing a shift she can't yet name, looks on, wordless. Electra and will share their own moment off to the side. Electra trying to explain lingering trauma, will silently supportive yet unsure. A quiet subplot, but one that reminds us even in the maelstrom of love triangles, young hearts feel weight. 2. The episode rings with question marks. Will Ridge follow the heat of raw, familiar love, or honor his promise to Taylor? Can Brooke embrace hope again, or will Nyx offer ground her scattered heart? And will Taylor's resolve hold, or slowly crack under the pressure? This midweek installment isn't just soap. It's fate, promises, and fractured loyalties crashing together under the glittering lights of Forrester Creations.